Alright, so today is December 6th. I did not record a Vlogmas for December 5th because I cannot figure out what to record that would be actually entertaining for you guys. I want this to be fun for both of us. Like, I want to have fun recording and editing and uploading everything for you guys. But then I also want you to enjoy the work that I put into content creation. So I just showed you guys me making me a nice cold matcha. This is a no ice household. So I don't have any ice cubes. Now, usually I would add some water to like these little containers that I showed you guys when I was making the hot chocolate. Like I would usually add some water to this, but because there's chocolate still in here, I didn't want to add water and like muddy the chocolate. Today is a grocery day. So my partner, he's at work on Saturday because they're just really busy after the holiday season and they have a lot of work to catch up on. He typically doesn't work on Saturdays, but today he's working, but it's like a half day. So I have a limited amount of time to just try to like clean out the kitchen before he gets home because he really just wants to pull up, text me that he's here, and I go downstairs with the grocery bags and we go to the store and everything. He doesn't even like going in the store. Like he legitimately like drops me off, hands me his card, and is like, get whatever you want. And that's what we're gonna do today. But I need to clean out the freezer. I need to clean out the refrigerator to make sure that when I go grocery shopping, that I have enough room for everything. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes of me cleaning out my freezer and my refrigerator area. I got to hurry up and clean the freezer because it's frozen stuff that I don't want to melt because you can't refreeze something after it's been defrosted because that's not food safe, and I just want to be safe in that regard. The refrigerator stuff, I kind of have a little bit more leeway because it's refrigerated. But also, my refrigerator is a little bit weird because there's certain pockets of the refrigerator where things get more frozen than the actual freezer. So there's gonna be a few things in here that are frozen. I am gonna try and make a smoothie, even though I don't have any frozen fruit. I know I have a lot of frozen greens. I have protein powder. I have oat milk, so I can make a protein drink. And I have like my little matcha, so I'm gonna have my protein after my matcha. Make sure I'm staying hydrated, make sure I'm getting all my vitamins and nutrients and such. Alright, so there's been a change of plans. I actually don't have time to clean out the freezer and the refrigerator before going grocery shopping. But since I already pulled all this stuff out, I'm just going to wash my detail art brushes. I have a combination of nail art brushes and detail art brushes, like the kind that acrylic artists and like oil painters use on canvas, and I use these for my detailed line art, and they're a bit frayed, so I'm using this trick of dipping apple acetone, which I don't have acetone. I have nail polish remover water and boiling water. It did work for the most part, but not super great. And now we are at the grocery store, so I like to do most of my shopping at the Asian grocery store. The place that I go to is called Park to Shop, and this is some of the things that I just needed to renew on. And I'm just showing you guys a few of the things that I've got. I did not get that Hello Kitty soy sauce, but I just thought it was so cute and I wanted to show you guys. Look how many spring rolls are in there for $6.99. If you're one of those vegans that like a lot of the fake meats, the Asian Smart is where you go. They have vegan ham, lamb, goat, chicken, fish. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared to eat some of this stuff, and I'm just gonna stick to tofu, TVP, and beans. But enter at your own risk. I never even heard of some of these things. Like, I don't know what a codfish ball is, or what a vegan fake chicken bird is, but you know what? Somebody likes it, and if that's your thing, then that's your thing. Here's some options for you. Again, I cannot attest to these, so I haven't tried them because I'm a little freaked out. Because what is a vegan half chicken? I don't know. Like, I'm struggling to wrap my head around some of this stuff. Like, I don't even think I've ever eaten duck before, let alone had the desire for a vegan duck. But, you know, to each their own. I'm just showing you guys some options. I like to keep it simple, but you know, other people they like exploring. And if you like exploring, then this is the place for you. So I'm getting some tofu and I'm looking at the protein amounts. And I like getting this baked tofu because it just makes things easier. I'm a baked tofu anyway, so I might as well just buy this. And then these tend to be a little higher in protein, so less is more when it comes to eating it. So it'll last a little longer. So I'm happy with that. I gotta be careful when buying these smoked tofus because this one right here has no protein. It literally says 0 grams next to the protein. Like, what even is the point of eating tofu when it has no protein? Like, how's it even possible? But a lot of these tofus right here, like, they're only $2.99. They're about 7 grams of protein, which means I need to eat at least 3 slices to get 21 grams of protein. And I tend to aim for about 20 grams of protein per meal to make sure that it is a meal. And I also try to look for fiber too, but I typically get fiber from other sources. I'm not really looking for tofu to be fibery. But you know, if you like making hot pot at home, then these are like the tofu skin rolls that they bring to the table if you ever get a hot pot, and they're relatively affordable. One was on sale for 99 cents. I tried the soya ring one when I made hot pot. Also, they have the fried tofu puff, which I've also seen at hot pot. And then here's the sweet potatoes. I'm gonna get a few of these. So my dogs have sensitive tummies, so I tend to make sure we got sweet potatoes in the house to feed them with their food. And also, sweet potato is a really nice, good thing of fiber. So, yeah, I like this Chinese cauliflower because it just looks good and it's cheap and it's huge. Like, I really love it. So, I'm getting some more mushroom hot pot because I use up the last bit of it. But you see how I parked my cart in the corner and walked to the produce section to grab some stuff and go back to the cart? But very mindful, very demure. I hate being stuck in cart traffic. It is one of the reasons why I don't drive because it's like if I'm getting overstimulated by the traffic in the grocery store, then it's a wrap. So they got a lot of seafood. If you have a toddler, you can bring them over here and tell them that you're at the aquarium instead of going to the aquarium and it's like free or whatever and it's like islands for them. And I'm getting some edamame because I love adding edamame to some stir fries or just eating this as a nice little high protein snack. And it's really good. I used to get the Korean style noodles with black bean sauce when they used to have the vegan one, but now I only see the ones with the pork. I really like the Korean noodles with black bean sauce, so I don't know, bring it back or whatever, you know. We gotta get boba, guys. This 2.5 pound bag of boba is only like $5, and they have the black one and they have the rainbow one. And I'm getting some more of this citron honey tea. I typically get the one that's like $8 because it's the cheapest. And then this is me looking lost in the Asian store because, you know, the girls are fighting on TikTok about, you know, white people being in the Asian grocery store. So here I am looking lost.